Welcome to the sunny shores of Cape Cod. It's another beautiful night for baseball, and the Bourne Braves are back in action.
Cape Cod Baseball League, where the best players from across the country come together and square off against one another. Episode 32 of Tomahawk Talk. I'm Chris Jones, that's Liam Sullivan, Kerry Crowley, and Troy Lynch, as the Bourne Braves fall 7-4 tonight against the Brewster Whitecaps here at Stony Brook Field. The game was called due to darkness in the 8th inning, right at the end of the 8th inning, right before the Braves are going to come up for their final hacks. Gentlemen, we'll start with you, Kerry. Cody Sedlock today pitched pretty well, except for that 3rd inning where he gave up the 5 runs.
Yeah, that seems to be the issue with Braves starting pitching right now. When the Braves do lose, it's a big inning that just seems to get away from this team. And Sedlock was locked in early. He was 6 up, 6 down, actually 7 up, 7 down the first 7 batters he faced. But I think that the long layoff in between the 2nd and 3rd inning when he had to come out, or actually the top half of the 3rd inning and the bottom half of the 3rd inning, kind of made an impact on him because the Braves were only able to plate 1 run in the top of the 3rd inning, and then he comes out. It was probably a 20 to 25 minute delay for him to come back to the rubber. Didn't look as comfortable. It was the first time he had to go from the stretch, and he just never settled in with this location after that. I mean, you look at Cody Sedlock from the windup and Cody Sedlock from the stretch, and they were different pitchers tonight. Cody Sedlock from the windup is as dynamite as you'll find in the Cape League. Cody Sedlock from the stretch, still looking for it.
Liam, you talked to Coach Lincoln after the game. What were some of the things that you talked about?
Yeah, I mean, he said that he's just a little frustrated now with this team. They haven't been able to really bring in those runners in scoring position. They out-hit the Whitecaps tonight, unable to come away with the win. I mean, it's the big innings that are killing this team, and the Braves weren't able to get any of their own tonight. They scored 1 run in the 2nd, 1 run in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. And, you know, they left runners on in each of those innings, and those could have been the difference tonight.
Troy, what did you like about the team today? What were the positives we could take out of this game?
I think we can take some of the power out of today's game. We saw C.J. Chatham, he had a ground rule double, another deep double we saw in the left field. I mean, Jake Robson almost had his first home run, then he got robbed. That could have completely changed the game, opened it wide open for the Braves. And then Corey Julks hits his first home run of the year. So I'm liking it. They're seeing their pitches well. They're choosing the right pitches to hit, and they're hitting it well off the barrel of the bat.
Who did you talk to after the game today?
I talked to Corey Julks.
I knew that question was coming.
Shocker.
I knew you didn't know.
He's not a fun fan for interviews, but he was a good sport today, and I got to interview him.
Here's the interview with Troy and Corey Julks.
Well, it's been a long season of deep doubles for Corey Julks, but tonight you finally get your first one. How does it feel?
It was awesome. Relieved. Very, very. Big time.
Right after you made contact, did you know it was going out?
I knew it had a chance, but I didn't know for sure. I hope it went out, and it went out, so I'll take it.
Now, can we expect more home runs for you throughout this season?
Maybe. We'll see.
All right,
We'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it. Back to Tomahawk Talk.
All right, guys. I don't think we have a T-Talk segment for today's game, so we'll go right to players of the game. Liam, please start us off.
Corey Julks hit that bomb. He's been overdue. Had 5 in his last 5 games for the Cougars, and that power hasn't shown up in the form of a home run yet. But I like that he was able to get it done tonight.
Gary?
I'm going to go with C.J. Chatham, and not because of his 2 hits, but because of his sacrifice fly. It came at a point in the game when the Braves were struggling with situational hitting. They left Jake Robson on 3rd base with nobody out. He didn't score in the prior inning. C.J. Chatham comes up with a runner on 3rd and 1 out. And we said on the broadcast, all it's going to take is swinging a fastball, lifting it in the air, and that's exactly what C.J. Chatham did. Was able to pick up a sacrifice fly at a critical point in this ball game, played a clean shortstop, and also notched 2 hits.
Troy?
Well, I'm going to go with Tyler Deal. His first time pitching for the Braves, only pitched 1 1/3 innings, but he didn't let up a single run, got a few strikeouts in there, and even though there were a few wild pitches and almost let up a few runs, he was able to bounce back and ended up throughout his innings scoreless, so I thought that was huge.
I'm going to go with Corey Julks, first home run of the year. Also had himself another hit as well. So Julks, I think, was on 3 times today. I'll give it to him, though my honorable mention is Reed Humphreys during batting practice today because he was peppering those
Bombs.
trees out there in left field, as well as the hill out
I'm
in center.
surprised it's still standing. That's the type of BP Reed put together today.
I mean, we sometimes call him the lumberjack, so he does cut down those trees. So
That's a good way to wrap it up.
yeah. That'll do it for us. Braves fall 7-4. We'll talk to you from Doran Park tomorrow night on episode 33. And makes the catch for the final out of the ball game. Ball game over. Bravos win.
Fastball off the outside corner, gets away from the catcher Logan Ice. Here comes Garcillo. He scores the winning run. The Braves take it 4-3 on a wild pitch.